it goes beyond millennials. You know, at Meet the Money last week, they were discussing, to me it was really exciting, you know, not just historical buildings, but office buildings. You know, maybe you have an office building that has a couple of floors or 3 floors that, you know, they can't rent out, so they're putting hotels in them. To me, that's really exciting. And I think we focus a lot on millennials. I think we need to focus more on millennial thinking. You know, the expectation of your corporate traveler, maybe moving into leisure, but instead of just looking at the millennials, I think we need to look at that mindset of the things that you expect when you travel. So I think that looking for interesting spaces, everyone's open, I think, to more unique stays instead of just your traditional hotel. So it opens up a lot of opportunities.
Especially in the urban environments, where millennials tend to frequent in terms of big cities, and we're a lot more sort of millennial-based industry like tech and things like that nature. Millennials, to me, and probably speaking as a millennial, aren't as loyal to some brands and, you know, sort of as previous generations are. They're very much into ambiance and design and buildings like the Art Hotel in Denver, which we're all staying at, and that there's a unique story behind it. It's not your grandfather's hotel, so to speak. There's a unique story and concept behind it, and, you know, generally the ambiance and sort of the feeling of, you know, I'm staying at the coolest places. But ultimately, too, the value in the rate and things like that are probably the most important to millennials, given that there's not as much loyalty, so there's a lot less sensitivity with that. It's really more about the value of what they're paying, which is really why I think Airbnb and things like that are also taking off quite busy right now.
Probably fits right into, I think, where they are from that demographic piece. That I think they like the ability to kind of do several things in one place, and want to experience differently. And so, you know, I think you're seeing, I think, some of the different projects that are coming up offering that up, that allows them, although maybe not part of, for instance, a hotel, a piece of entertainment without having to leave the building, but still giving them a flair of whatever market they're in. And so I think that's probably why you see a lot of it. You know, being in New Orleans, for us particularly, you see that right now, especially in what used to be or is the Central Business District. That's now become an absolute adaptive reuse, of which is a lot of millennial demographics living down there, staying down there, as well as also being entertained in the same area.
You know, adaptive reuse is a more expedient means to market than new builds. And it also establishes a presence in already established marketplaces. I think for the millennial mindset, there's a natural attraction to adaptive reuse because there's more authenticity in the existing building having a new use in a hotel or what have you.